Hello, everybody. The Quiet Atheist here yet again with another very interesting story for you guys today. Before I get started, though, I wanted to let you guys know that I have always been a huge supporter for education. I think that education is very important. I think that children should have every opportunity that they can get to learn about other people, to learn about other people who think differently from them, and to learn about what's around them. I think that this is extremely important for social development. But this next article that I want to share with you guys is a prime example of how conservative Christians are completely against education. They don't want children to learn. So instead of explaining things to children, they rather twist the story in any way they can instead of telling the children, the actual truth, because obviously Christians and conservatives really have a problem with the truth, especially when it comes to this particular story. Now, I want to read a part of this article to you because, again, I want you guys to become more familiar with this particular story. And at the end of this video, please let me know what you guys think about this particular issue. I'm really interested on seeing what you guys have to say about this. Now, by now you may have heard about a storm brewing at an elementary school in Kittery, Maine. Teachers read the book I Am Jazz, an autobiographical children's book by transgender teenager Jazz Jennings, to K-3 students. One 7-year-old reportedly asked his mother when he got home if he was a transgender. Now, obviously, when these people caught wind that the school was reading this book to these children, you know, they started to have a fit. They started to complain, they started saying, well, we weren't notified first, so on and so forth. And when this kid went to his mother and asked if he was transgender, his mother didn't explain anything to him. Instead of explaining the actual facts to him, she started to twist a lot of things. And this report talks about how these conservatives were twisting everything to their benefit, spreading a lot of their propaganda, instead of telling the truth. And this was something that was really offensive to me, because these people obviously think that education isn't important. They think that transgender people are horrible. They think that transgender people are less than human. And it's pretty obvious, because there are people in this country where we live in that think transgender people and the LGBT community are horrible people, that they don't deserve the same rights as everybody else has. They don't want anybody to learn about these people. Christians and conservatives really don't want any knowledge put in their children's head about other people who think differently from them, who have a different sexual orientation than them. It is fucking ridiculous, and this type of behavior needs to stop. This situation in Maine did not need to happen. And one of the bad things about this whole situation is the fact that the school caved in to these conservative parents. And they basically apologized for not notifying the parents first. Basically, conceding to this whole issue, and it was outright ridiculous, plain and simple. Now, apparently Fox News got into the picture, and they can't resist sinking their teeth into all of these situations when it comes to transgender people, when it comes to other people who oppose what these conservatives think. They can't resist spreading their propaganda since it fuels their TV shows, since it fuels their lies, since it fuels all these people who are literally dumb enough to buy what they have to say. They can't resist it. So they have to jump into the situation. They have to spread their misrepresentations as well because they just can't resist staying away. And who suffers out of all of this? The children. They get robbed of their education because the parents want to be ignorant assholes and keep their children away from learning opportunities. It makes me sick to no end when religion and people who have this type of mindset want to keep children away from education. It's disgusting and it offends me, and it will continue to offend me time and time again. When will this type of thing stop? Is the question. Chances are it probably won't stop for a very long time. As long as we have people who are stupid enough to do these types of things, who are stupid enough to twist stories, to twist the truth, we will continue to have problems like this. And to be honest with you guys, I don't see this problem going away anytime soon. You know, I think what needs to happen here is education needs to happen first and foremost. And these people have to realize that simply learning about other people that are different from them isn't the problem. You know, it isn't the problem at all. That their very own indoctrinated way of thinking is the fucking problem. Because it holds back society, it holds back social development, and it will continue to do these things as long as it is allowed to happen, you know. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like I said before many times, I'm always interested in regards to seeing what you guys have to say about these things. Share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it be on Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, Reddit, Yahoo, or wherever you guys hang out. Till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out, and remember, if you can't be good at it. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. One more thing, my links to my Twitter and Facebook are in the description down below as well. Please feel free to check them out, and if you like what you see, give them a click.